Hey guys, so this is my how to fill in your eyebrow tutorial, looking the exact same as my updated foundation tutorial. I've explained why in that video. So basically I have had so many negative comments and feedback from my videos where my eyebrows looked absolutely crap, drawn on, thin. Eyebrows, just as much as everything else, go through phases of what is kind of sort of in right now, and sort of big brows, bow brows is what's kind of happening. So I never really started off with many eyebrows. Like I used to always kind of sort of tweeze my hair and I'd overdo it, and then it would take too long to grow back, and I would always go to a pencil. I'd never even considered powder until I had people telling me that looks crap, you do not look nice like that, everything else is fine but your eyebrows are ruining it. And I was like, oh my god, this is seriously weighing down on my confidence, so I have got to find another way of doing my eyebrows. So I recently started using powder, and the difference it's made it so much more natural and I love it. So I use my pencil to sort of fill in maybe the gaps, and that is much it. I am still fully growing them back. It's not where I wanted to be just yet, but I didn't want to do this tutorial until I had something there before I started doing my eyebrows, to show you guys just how easy it is. So basically you don't have to spend 40, 50, 60 euro, whatever ridiculous amount on a set that will give you professional eyebrows. You can use sort of drugstore or really cheap cosmetics to achieve full eyebrows. So I am using Urban Decay's Brow Box. I got this recently and I love it. I could not believe how small it is and what you get in it. It was about 23 euro and mine is in the darker shade. So I got it online and this is what it looks like. You have your two powders, you have your little angled brush and your tweezers, and then in the bottom drawer you have setting wax, and that comes really in handy. I'd never tried anything like that before, and surprise surprise, I love it. So I am going to jump in and show you guys how I get started. So I no longer use my eyebrow pencil, which is this little tiny thing here, to fill in my eyebrows. The only reason I use them is because my eyebrows have not yet formed a sort of shape that I'm happy with, so I have to wait until they grow so that I can tweeze them. Huge big sort of process. So this is what I do. I always start on the bottom line. So if you start on the bottom, you lightly shade up until you work until you're joining the top line. That is where your arch will be, and you lightly shade out. There's no need to form a top line going down because you'll naturally know where that is. So work your way up to the top, find the arch that naturally is in your eyebrow, and down. So people with round shape faces like myself, you should never have a really sharp sort of angular eyebrow. That is not going to do anything for you. You need to have like sort of a soft rounded sort of eyebrow. I am getting a cold. So eyebrows are so important because they frame your face. So without them, your look is not going to look complete. You are not going to have the right structure to your face. If you are lucky enough to have really sort of defined cheekbones, they aren't going to be working to their full potential without your eyebrows coming down. If you try and highlight your face here, it will have nothing here to sort of contrast to. So they really are important. So the next step is I'm going to take my Urban Decay little box. Just dropped the little brush. There it is. You can dab it in both colours and blow off the excess if you feel that the colour is too strong. So I've just changed the camera angle because I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing. So you want to take your angled brush and you want to do this motion in short sort of sweep like phases. You don't want to drag it out, you want it to be very fast and thin. Once I have the eyebrow filled in and I have the middle to finish, I don't take any more product. I just use whatever is on the brush and I am going to use it. So the point where your eyebrow should be most defined is coming up into the arch and at the angle. That is where you want the most definition, and at the front of your eyebrow, that should be where it is at its softest point. Now, how you measure the shape and size of your eyebrow, you do as so. You take something like a brush, you put it against your nose, and that is where your eyebrow should start. If you rest it at the side of your nose, that should be where your eyebrow ends, and if you put it to the center of your eye, that should be where your arch is. So that is how you are always going to know where your eyebrow should be. So I'm just going to repeat this on the other side, and I'm going to speed it up. So you guys might not know this, but your eyebrows are actually not supposed to be identical. They're supposed to be sisters rather than twins. So once you have your powder applied, I am desperately trying to search my sort of little makeup area for where the hell my wax brush. So right underneath me is exactly where I thought it was. So I'm taking this little angled brush. Now I got this from Coastal Scents. There is a good chance this is an eyebrow brush and I never knew about it, and I have been using pencil the entire time. But however, you want to dab it in the wax and you want to lightly brush it through your brows. Now because this is sort of like a wet consistency, it is easy to then reshape your brows if you are unhappy with them. Some people use what they call a spoolie, or some people use an eyebrow brush then to sort of direct the hair to how they like, but I see no need for that. So that is how I fill in my eyebrows. I mean, they are pretty sort of bold for my liking. They're a lot thicker than how I usually wear them, but that is sort of what is in right now. I am sure it will change. The more I do my eyebrows, the better I will get at them. Everything is just... So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was informative and it helped you. If you have any questions whatsoever, please direct them at me. Of course I will answer them. And yeah, if you like these sort of tutorials, let me know and I will keep making them. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.